I'm live. Wow. It's been a while, right? Okay. Well, will Arrow announce tomorrow? I'm not quite sure. I'm actually kind of curious. Uh, some say Falling Down. Nobody says Broken Arrow. Out of the two of those things, I really do like Falling Down, but I would love Broken Arrow. That would be something that I would love to get. Hi, my name is Aaron. Welcome to the cult. If you're a member or a patron, then you just got the hey there, Alan. You just got the live or the OG complete unboxing for the imprint stuff with my initial original reactions. I'm waiting to get that on for a few days now. I apologize, but our little kitty Buster went in to have the to be fixed. Have your cat spayed or neutered. If you know, you know. And we got a big surprise. We went in, brought him in, came back very groggy, very standoffish from the other cat. Well, cats were standoffish from him. And then we saw that he'd had an incision because Buster Boy actually was Buster Girl, and we hadn't realized that. Buster is a little girl. And wow, so we have 10 cats. We thought we had 5 and 5, but we don't actually. We got 6 girls and 4 boys. Hello, everybody. Tonight we're going to be looking at and talking about the upcoming releases. Of course, I'm going to Canada in 9 days. So now, if you ever wanted to become a member or patron, now's the time, because I'll be doing a lot of exclusives when I go to Canada, including some unboxings, some collection updates, some stuff you would not expect, some stuff I might not expect. I just filmed a video for the channel talking about different collection formats as well. So if you like my comic content, you're going to get some of that as well. But a lot of media content. So Arrow said their announcements are coming tomorrow. I might do a live for that. We'll see how that goes. I know that I want to do some lives for some things that are being announced. We've got the lives for we already did the cartoon announcements. There's Arrow announcements coming up. I'm not quite sure if there's any more announcements coming up in the near future, but we'll keep an eye out for that. When I get to Canada, there's a lot of unboxing stuff coming up. So if you're a fan of unboxings, you're a fan of looking at different stuff, you're a fan of Criterion or A24, or you have Crocodile, or any of those companies, you're going to want to be putting out that notification bell for the channel in the next few weeks, because it is going to get intense, and it's going to get. I'm going to have my dad. Hopefully we'll get my dad in here as well to be live in the video, and I'm excited about that. We'll even get to check out his updated collection. And trust me when I say, my dad has gone on an epic buying spree, so there's a lot of new stuff. I unboxed 3 imprints recently. My dad has some pretty impressive ones to show you. Oh my God. It is like blood. I know you're joking, but can you imagine if it was? See, I thought when I saw the blood and stuff like that, I'm not sure if anybody's, because I never got to read the comments or anything like that. But God, what's the name of the movie? With Martin Short and Dennis Quaid. Do you remember the one? What is that called again? I'm blanking on it. There's a Martin Short film, Inner Space. Is it Inner Space? Is that the one? So when I saw that, I thought Inner Space. Congratulations, Jake. By the way, if you're watching, thank you. It is Inner Space. Great. If you're watching Steelbook Obsessed, then he got a interview with the Lionsgate guy, and we found out through Jake that there's a really freaking cool Kill Bill edition coming out. Not just a regular edition that they normally do, but a very special collector's edition. I think that mayhaps Lionsgate has been noticing imprint, and we're going to see an imprint type of release from Lionsgate. That was a great interview, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, Steelbook Obsessed, make sure you check that out. It was fantastic. Inner Space is fantastic. It's a fantastic. I saw Inner Space in theater. I'm that old, right? But I recently saw Inner Space in the theater, when it came out, and it was such a fun ride. For those that don't know this, when I was younger, before I became the guy on the YouTube for the last 15 years, can you believe it? 15 years, guys. I was going to be an actor. My background in actuality is in like education wise is in journalism and business and in acting. Um, what a perfect stop storm for YouTube, right? Um, but I'm getting ready to go, and I wanted to talk to you guys because there's some good announcements coming up. There's I just got an email. I'm not sure if it'll be on here or not, but I'll check recently to for some of the releases that are coming out. My my phone's really slow tonight. I do apologize. I got to like clean it up. Oh, happy birthday to Ryan, by the way, from Disconnected, who had his birthday recently. But we will see what's going on. And I'm just going to check real quick because I want to bring up our bring them stuff for us to look at. All right. What are you guys thinking, by the way? What are you most excited about? Oh, nice. Your Sinbads have shipped already. Yeah, I spoke to Gino recently. He wanted to get the Sinbad box set that Indicator had. Sinbad box set, unfortunately, though, has been out of print for about 7 or 8 years, and they brought it back in around 2021 with it, the book, of course, for their anniversary. It was the only box set that they've ever reprinted, and they had the option to reprint a few of them. It was also one of their best sellings. But luckily, all three movies are still available, and Gino's got to pick them up from Indicator, and those are fantastic films. I are. I'm a massive fan myself of those. There's a few companies that have been like really getting my. But first, I think because of who I am, because you guys know me, I really think you're going to get a kick out of this. See, Deaf Crocodile is coming out with a movie that I might have to get. Song of the Miraculous Hint. So for those that aren't in on this joke right here, my better half's name is Hind, and we had quite interesting things when we both saw that. All right. I'll have some of your fellow movie collectors brought tonight on Friends of the Channel. Mike. Oh, really, Mike? Mike's never voted me on Gino. That's okay. I saw there on Facebook, so it'd be fun to check out. You're going to talk about like westerns, right? So if you're a western fan, then Gino's having some stuff there. Brown Bunny is surprisingly hasn't got. I wonder if it's like the slight controversy that Brown Bunny had, having unsimulated scenes in there, which is ridiculous. Really, come on. If they can show like simulated like murders and stuff in films, they can show nudity and like stuff like that. I can't believe it actually hurt Chloe Sevigny's career. There's other things that hurt Chloe Sevigny's career. That should not be one of them. Oh, but yeah, Sign Miraculous Hand. Kind of need to get this. Deaf Crocodile does a lot of animation releases, and just like not just animation. I know they've gotten a name for the animation stuff, but their new pre-order stuff is just incredible. So I want to look at them here tonight. So we'll start with Silent Miraculous Hand. Let me know if any of you guys are getting any of these here. I love their covers. A viewer who I think is on here actually sent me some Deaf Crocodile and got me itching to buy some more. A little while back, George, which I haven't seen in a while recently, was on here and gave a donation to the channel, and I told George that I'd pick up a movie with the donation for and kind of like shout him out for that. So yeah, I've actually bought the film, and it'll be in Canada. So if anybody wants to donate to the channel and actually say, hey, pick up a film with the donation, I'll try and do that. I knew you'd be getting all of them. There's some great ones here. So Song of Reckless Hand looks incredible. I love the look of it. I love the price point for these, by the way. Just gorgeous stuff. It's 4K restoration from the National Film Institute from Archive in Hungary. First ever worldwide 4K UHD Blu-ray release for the film. There's visual essays, deluxe books, hard slipcases. It's a really nice one. Also got a new Bill Plimpton coming from them as well. I don't have any of the Plimpton ones, and I would really love to have some Plimpton in my collection. I really love this here. So this is Hair High. Great like voice cast too, by the way. Sarah Silverman, Dermot Mulroney, Keith Carradine, Ed Begley Jr. For you St. Elsewhere fans out there. Beverly D'Angelo, Matt Groening, Martha Plimpton. Martha Plimpton. Oh, wait a second. Is Martha Plimpton related to? No. Is she? Oh my God, they are related. Hey there, Rave. Actress Martha Plimpton. He's related to. Am I the only person that didn't know that? I would say the Wet on the Road, actually. Especially the way things are being released right now. Video essay, new video interview with Bill Plimpton, some animated shorts. This is a gorgeous. I like to look at this one, man. I love the weird, like, unusual type of like animation style that Plimpton uses. This one here looks absolutely gorgeous too. Crack-a-tit Deluxe Limited Edition. Oh yeah, like Martha Plimpton's in, like, of course, the Goonies, right? I hope you've seen the Goonies, Gino. If you haven't seen the Goonies, and we're talking about Sinbad, get on that Goonies thing. Don't need Fabulous Films Blu-rays, and I've owned some Fabulous Films Blu-rays. Don't have any 4Ks. Would you go for the deluxe edition of Deaf Crocodile with the books, or I'd go with either. Because they're such gorgeous. Like, what I love about Deaf Crocodile is, in a way, is Culture Vultures is like what I love about Criterion. Like, there's definitely a level of I want to say prestige, but you're going in to a company, and you're getting the absolute like best version of what you're getting. When I get a Criterion, I know by far and large it's the best edition of that film that I'm picking up. Same thing when you get Deaf Crocodile, they go all in with the stuff that they got and the stuff that they know. You go out, if you've got the book, you have that extra little bit, but with the features that they put in there and it's just amazing stuff. I love being on their like review lists because they are incredible, and there are companies that I want to collect and have like a nice amount of. I haven't seen anything in the last since Deaf Crocodile came out, and same thing with Criterion in the last while that I'm not interested in. Maybe it's like some things I can prioritize over others. Uh, but Goonies is very Sinbadish Arabian Nights, very like pirates. I'm very excited with their Death Croc. This is a gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this. That is stunning. Abso-frigging-lutely stunning. So from 1948, wow. Is this a Czech film? I love Czechoslovakian cinema. It looks like it's a Czechoslovakian film. And one I'm very excited here too is White Sun of the Desert. I love they just, man, you don't get much better than this. Look at the stuff they put out. Deluxe Limited Edition pre-orders here. ETA January, early February, 1,750 units. Is this Russian? I think this is Russian. There's a lot of great Russian cinema. One thing I've been noticing a lot recently, for me especially, is I've been liking a lot more of the slow burn films, ones that maybe go a bit slower, but I find that they have a longer. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. By the way, I'll put it up here on the screen. Do you guys like the slower burn films, where basically like War and Peace or Shoah, stuff like that, where you really get to like look at certain films, and it may not be like a quick pace, it may move at a more leisurely pace, but I find for a lot of those type films, the payoff is a lot more satisfying for me. I like a nice slow burn film. I like a nice film that's actually going to give me something a bit different. One movie that I watched more recently, that I kind of adored. Let's see if I can find it here. Hello, sweetie. That's my girl. That's daddy's girl. That's my girl. I watched I watched Eternity with Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen. And I'll say right now that let's go get that. That Eternity reminded me of an old school Powell Pressburger type film. Yeah. I really had that nice old school kind of like romance, fantasy type of feeling. Films that you don't get a lot of anymore. There's a movie, I'm trying to remember the name of it now, where I saw it a while back, where you get one memory from your past to take with you after you pass away, and the film's with someone who's already kind of deciding what that memory is going to be. What do you think? You think that's good? But I think we're having a shorter video tonight because I've got some stuff that I need to do tonight. Well, got some kitty cats to take care of. And, I got to go check on them. But what we'll do is I'll come back here tomorrow. We'll do a live tomorrow. So put a pin in tonight because I want to be here for the Arrow announcements. So we'll be here for the Arrow announcements tomorrow. We'll chat about those. Look at all the Arrow announcements. Tonight we just want to look at the Deaf Crocodile stuff. Hey, Mike, we'll be here tomorrow, Mike. I'm headed out now, but I'm going to be here for the Arrow announcements tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, a lot of things that I want to do, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to get a few more videos in before I go to Canada. By the way, if you've never been on here before, make sure to come on, and it's perfect time. I'm going to join Patreon. I'm going to join the members. Big videos coming up in next week or in next 2 weeks when I go to Canada, so expect those. Hello, sweetie. Including a special, hopefully live video with my dad that will be exclusive to Patreon. So see you then. But we'll be here tomorrow, right on this channel, right in this place, to check out the Arrow announcements. And maybe Pixie will join me. We'll see. My name is Aaron, this is The Cult, and I will see you next time. At all.